Hey, beautiful people, guess what day it is? Shave day. It is time to shave the dome. This is my favorite blade. I think I tell you guys all the time, the Gillette Fusion. One of the best blades out there. It's my go-to blade. It's the one that I like to use to shave my dome. It's the one I mentioned when I was first shaving the dome. Has the smoothest texture, or provides the smoothest texture, and also seems to get every single hair off the head. So I just wanted to come on here and do a video recap of how I use my Dome Essentials natural shave system at the sink and not in the shower, which is okay. But I like to shave at the sink a lot of times because I'm already made up, and I just do my shave or do the shave and then do the makeup. Either way, most of the time I'm fully dressed, and you can use the system that way. So I wanted to mention something to my ladies out there who shave the dome, and you can see I do have stubble. Can you see? I'm gonna get close. Can you see? Can you see? Can you hear? I got some stubble, and it's hot, so I'm starting to sweat already. But I wanted to mention something to my ladies out there who use the Dome Essential Shave System, or who shave the dome, or shave your skin at all. One of the things that I learned in creating the system is that you can actually use oil to remove makeup, to clean your skin, to get all of the extra dirt and hair off, and then rinse with warm water or cool water, whichever is your preference, and your skin feels amazing. I know I've said this before, but I don't know who told us that using oil is a bad thing and that using oil makes you oilier, and that's not necessarily the case. Your skin drinks in oils, and it helps to nourish your skin and to keep it young. People always ask me, what do I do to my skin because it looks so good, and I've been using oil for a lot longer than I even thought about, right? I went from baby oil, which is not necessarily the best thing, but to natural oils that I use now, like without mineral oil, which is one of my key ingredients, which is a safflower oil. And of course there's almond oil and jojoba oil and all those good oils. So I wanted to show you guys just a cute little cool little trick that I found. So I'm putting the oil, not just on my dome so I can shave. You hear it? I'm putting it on my dome, but this is what else I do. And I already started with a clean skin, so I cleaned off my skin and my dome, and then and again, like I said, you can use oil to do it and wipe it off and then put oil on again to shave. But I also use the same oil on my face, and it just feels amazing. And it also helps to remove my makeup. So it really helps me to get my mascara off, my eyebrow pencil off, you know, because I'm getting older and those eyebrows get thin. So, but this feels is so good. It's like a deep oil massage. And it also seems to keep my skin really young looking. So I do that, and I take a nice, fresh, cool white cloth, and I just wipe off my makeup. My mascara comes off easy. I don't feel like I'm pulling my eyelashes out. I want you guys to see that. It comes right off, literally. I mean, my eyelashes, I do half. Look at that. Ta-da! Yep. All the dirt and yuckiness comes out as well, but that makeup comes right off your eyes, and it doesn't hurt. It's not scratchy. You're not getting soap in your eyes, and you can literally just get those. See that? Eyelashes are completely clean. See that side's got mascara on it? That side's empty, right? So I love it. I love it, love it, love it. And I've been doing that since I made the system, and I don't often share that with you all. So I definitely wanted to let you all know that you can remove your makeup with the Dome Essentials oil, right? Awesome. Oh my gosh, that feels so good. Feels good. Feels good. So, when you get done removing your makeup, now there's still oil up there. I'm going to put just a drop more, just a drop. You can put that up top. And it doesn't drip all over the place because I'm literally massaging it in so that I get all of the hairs on my head soft and moisturized. And here we go. And I'm going to go pretty fast because I know every nook and cranny of my head. Like, I've been doing this for so long now that I know I got like a little knuckle here, a little knuckle there. I know that there's a dip across the back, or there's a crease across the back of my dome. And I know I've got these two little knot looking bumps here. You know, the shape of my head, I know it completely. So when I shave, I am keeping those things in mind. So behind the ear and all that good stuff. So here we go. Get those sideburns. And I just check with my hand to see if I've gotten all the hairs off. And I go back over, sometimes just in the side, from side to side, just to make sure. Because sometimes you don't know the direction that your hair grows. And when you're rocking the beautiful domes, guys, the ball domes, ladies, the beautiful domes, you want to make sure that you have a completely smooth dome, and you don't want any stubble, and you want it to look great in the light and in the sun. So we don't want any hair left. So for those of you who shave and you're always saying, you know, shave in the direction of your hair and don't go opposite and all that kind of stuff, that is not the case for those of us who rock a dome. You want to go frontwards and backwards. You want to go forward and backwards, side to side, however you have to do in the direction of the way your hair lays down, and opposite, in order to get every single hair off of your head. So that's how we do it. So I love this, love it, love it, love it. And no, I don't nick myself because, again, I've gotten used to the flow of this razor and how I'm moving it across my head. And I know that the Gillette Fusion razor has this little guard on it. It has this little protective guard to keep you from getting too close, but allowing you to get close enough as well. So I just like every single hair gone. You know, ladies like a smooth dome. We don't like stubble. You know, guys might like a little stubble. Like to rub their head on you and stuff. And ladies don't do that. So I think I'm good. It feels great. I'm using my hand to double check and make sure I've got all the hair off, especially in those creases. And it feels smooth, it feels smooth. Sometimes, I guess, right in here, I get some extra hair. I think I got a little patch that grows kind of wild, however it wants to. But I can feel it when I touch it. Okay. And usually it doesn't take me too long. I just like to keep going over and over and over. Because you're using the oil shave system, you're not getting a lot of scratching on your scalp, and so you don't have to worry about scarring your skin and all that good stuff. See, you hear it. There's no more hair. It went from sounding deep and scratchy to like smooth now. All right. All right, I'm good, I'm good, I'm good. Yes. And remember, the best way to clean, you see that hair in there? Best way to clean that blade is to just put a little soap on your cloth. I use a foam soap, and I just kind of tap it on there and move it in the opposite direction, and then rinse it. See, look at that. You can see the yuckiness came out, and just rinse it off. And it comes right out. That also helps to keep your scene from looking yucky afterwards. See that? You can see there's no hair in there now. Great. Yep. Good deal. And that soap washes that hair right down. So, as you can see, oh my gosh, my skin looks amazing with the oil. So now what I'm going to do is get a warm cloth and just wipe that off. And I'm going to use my aftershave astringent. Now I know guys like to use the astringent on their hands. They just like to massage it and use it to wipe off the excess. And that's fine, whatever your preference is. But it is so conditioning and it feels so good. You can do that. This rag is a little cool, so that feels great. And if you're going out in the sun, you're going to want to put the aftershave cream on just a little teeny bit. You're going to want to do that to keep your skin from burning and to make sure that you are protecting the dome and you are conditioning your skin with just a little bit of extra good stuff, right? If you're not going out, you don't necessarily need the aftershave cream. You can just use the astringent and clean it up real good, and it's going to feel great. It's going to be nice and cool, especially in the house, if you're in the house and it's a little warm like it is here in Ohio. So that's it for now. Now I can go ahead and put my makeup on. It's time to play. So my daughter brought me a cool gift certificate from Sephora. So I brought me some brushes, which I absolutely love, because they know I love playing in makeup, right? So I'm excited to get my blending on. I know on this camera this looks a little orange, but it is not. I guarantee you it is not. It's the lighting. Oh my goodness, this feels great. These brushes feel great. So I'm getting it blended in here, getting my skin all blended nice. And I'm going to show you ladies a little trick I use, especially for these domes of ours. So one of the things I do, and you can imagine, as soon as I get done blending, and I don't use a lot of foundation, just enough coverage to get one even tone and to protect a little from the sun's rays. So, see, face, neck, about even, right? So I just dab a little bit. I can see those dots? Okay, so I'm gonna blend my dome into my face just so that I don't look like I've got one colored head and one colored face. So ladies, it's okay to just take a little makeup and blend the dome in to the face. Not too much though, because you don't want to look like you've got a makeup head. You just want an even complexion, especially like me. I've got a couple of bruises, you see those? So I just dab right on top of those bruises and just blend it in a little so they don't look so prominent, right? That is all. Oops, a daisy. I'm dropping my lip gloss. That's all I do, just to get a nice blend going. See, I'm starting to sweat. It's warm up in here. All right. So, let's make this quick. So, I do blush my cheeks. I love rosy cheeks. I try to do just some circular motion from the bone out. And yes, I do it into the dome because it's all one. Your head is your head. From the face to the tip of the crown of your head, it's all one unit. So I blend that in. Then I have some favorite colors I like. Here are several by Rimmel. Lots of color. So today I've got my Steeler stretch pants on. So I am going to use some Steeler colors. Let us see here. Let's see. Here we go. I always like to dab my brush a little and see. Get my black earrings. Okay, I'm gonna use this cool yellow. There's two yellows in there, a light and a dark. I'm gonna use them both. Blend them together. Now, I don't know if there's a science behind this, but this is the way I've been doing it forever. I always start with the deepest color in the middle and then blend it out. It's gonna look like a hot mess at first, but it's gonna come together. I promise you it will. So, here's my color. Here's my yellow. I see a little getting down on my face, so I'm gonna wipe that off a little. That's why I like to wet my brush too, because it keeps the color in one place, right? So, okay, I gotta hurry because I am really sweating. I'm gonna use a little bit of green in the crease on top of that. So it's just gonna look a hot mess at first. Then I have this other color. It's like a purple that I like to use to bring it all together. So I use purple right above. Oh, I still got green on there. All right, let's get that purple going. kind of see purple. And I love working in the corners of my nose out. Okay. Let's see, can you see those colors popping there? And of course I gotta get the brow. Underneath the brow, gotta highlight. OMG, I'm sweating up a storm here. Okay, you see those? Now I'm going to blend it all in with a little gold right here in the center. This is probably making no sense to you guys. So I do my eyes before I do my eyebrows. Ooh, I'm sweating. I know I put my makeup on already, but I gotta get the sweat off me. Okay, there we go. You know, when you're sweating and I wear clip-on earrings, a lot of times you're sweating behind the ears. You gotta have something to keep with you to dap behind those ears to keep those earrings on, okay? All right, I'm gonna finish up with the brown and I'm out of here. All right, this is another one of my little goodies I got from Sephora. So it has two ends, a brush on one and the pencil on the other. So I'm gonna brush those brows up first. I can see what I'm working with. And then you see how that pencil has a little bit of a point, right? See it? See it? All right, so I'm working in the direction of my brow. Creating my shape. I'm actually just extending the shape I already have. So I'm not creating a whole nother shape. I'm just keeping what I have and just accentuating it. Awesome. So that's the one end. Now the brush. I like to keep my ends of my brow a little rough looking because they look more natural that way. It's close enough. Makes sense? And last step, guys. Gotta get my mascara going. One of my faves. It's L'Oreal Sensational. I showed you guys this once before. One of my faves. And I forgot the most important thing of all. I love a shadow eye. Why in the world? How could I miss the corners of my eyes? I'm using a blue and a brown blend. My God, this is the best part of it all. I forgot. Wow. See the difference? Yes, that's the finishing touch. Yay! All right, now I can finish it off with my mascara. I love this brush because it looks like a comb on both ends. You see that? It doesn't take much. My lashes are naturally long once they have a little bit of color on them. Comb, comb, comb. Pop, pop, pop. Yes, those are mine. I usually do about 3 coats. So there's one. Next. Shoe. Coming along, right? Last one. Oops. Good? Yes. I think so. that is almost it, folks. All right, the final touch. A little matte lipstick to wear underneath those masks. It's a nice color. Yeah. When I'm not wearing a mask, gotta put the gloss on top. But in the meantime, that is the finished look. So I am rocking the dome. It's nice and smooth. Look at that. Beads of sweat. No stubble, no stubble, no stubble, no stubble. And if there were, it would burn right now. You know, when you sweat on those domes of ours, your dome burns from that sweat. But because of the moisturizers and the dome product, my dome does not burn. There's no burning sweat going on. It feels great. I'm nice and cool. All right. I think we are ready to go. So that is the finishing touch. So good, so grateful, loving my dome, and so glad you guys could join me to watch the Dome Beautiful process. Take note, ladies, you got this. Don't forget the big earrings. Gotta rock those big earrings with those beautiful domes. This was for ladies only. Glad you could join me. Spread the word.